6ix9ine finally released leaked footage.
Tekashi 6ix9ine is in the building. I feel like you snuck up on us. How did you just come out?
6ix9ine's sentencing date is this Wednesday, December 18th. We're going to discuss today how the rapper went from looking at facing up to 47 years in prison to spending just over a year in prison. 6ix9ine's court hearing is just days away, and sources have confirmed that he will be getting released that same day after heavily complying with law enforcement. Stay tuned until the end of the video. You don't want to miss any details on Tekashi's upcoming release. And to hear about how he got his sentencing reduced so drastically, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment the keywords Tekashi69 below to enter a chance at winning on our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Now let's get started. Brooklyn rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine is facing federal criminal charges including a RICO case and other charges for the involvement in multiple shootings that occurred back in 2017 and 2018. He was affiliated with the Treyway Blood organization that was responsible for these crimes, and these charges left 6ix9ine looking at up to 47 years behind bars. Tekashi has been locked up for just under a year now, and his court hearing is this Wednesday, December 18th. His legal team has posted a video updating fans and letting everyone know that 6ix9ine will be released the same day as his court hearing, which is a pretty drastic reduction in his sentencing. There have also been other sources that confirm that he will be getting released this December, meaning he will be a free man in just days. 6ix9ine has hired the best legal team that money could buy, and he can also thank himself for getting out of prison so soon. 6ix9ine had complied with police and has taken a stance that he was only guilty by association and that he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. He even told the judge that, "I know that I am remorseful for what happened because I was blessed with the gift of an opportunity that most people would dream of, but I squandered it by getting involved with the wrong people and misrepresenting myself when I should have been true to myself and my fans." Tekashi has been in the headlines lately for being a snitch, and many veteran rappers in the game are calling him a rat. Although this may be true, it has given him his freedom back after serving time for crimes that he may not have committed. 6ix9ine was a part of the Treyway Blood organization before he had flipped on them and given up inside information that will be used as evidence against the members of this criminal organization. Giving up insight on a criminal group that you used to be involved with is a huge no-no and is extremely frowned upon in the hip-hop culture. Not only has his compliance with police made him a public laughingstock, but it also can affect his safety, as snitches are frequently sought out after by organized crime groups, hence the term snitches get stitches. Tekashi's career has been a roller coaster filled with ups and downs. His case was extremely controversial, as was his entire career. After complying with law enforcement, it seems that he had just as many fans as he did haters. 6ix9ine's apology and his second chance at life. 6ix9ine, since 6ix9ine's arrest last year, his career still appears to be very promising, and since getting locked up, Tekashi has received multiple multi-million-dollar record deal offers despite the controversy around his name. He was itching to get home and back to work. His girlfriend has also been hinting at his upcoming release, and she cannot wait to have him back home. 6ix9ine has gone as far as writing a letter to the judge under his legal name of Daniel Hernandez, where he takes ownership of his past actions and expresses how he has grown since then. 6ix9ine had started the letter with, "As my sentencing date approaches, I am becoming more and more overwhelmed with emotions. More than anything, I am extremely grateful for this opportunity to express my remorse to you, Your Honor, over this situation." The Brooklyn rapper was smarter than most people gave him credit for, and thought that this personalized message would be the cherry on top in winning this case and winning his freedom back. To further prove his point, he continued to write, "I know that my life will never be the same, but hopefully this change will be for the better because beyond all of this, I still consider myself a role model to millions of people as an artist, a celebrity, and as a human being. I'm happy that the public was able to witness me dealing with the consequences of my actions because I feel like it sheds a light on what can come from gang affiliation." He says he knows this was God's plan all along, and many people will agree that everything does happen for a reason. In his letter, he politely asked for a second chance so that he can get back on track. Tekashi wanted to make it clear that he has indeed learned from his mistakes and that he has since changed for the better. Once he reclaims his freedom, he promises to stay out of trouble and avoid criminal organizations altogether. 6ix9ine can't wait to get released and get back to making music. Despite what you think of him, you can't argue that the rapper seriously knows how to sell and promote his music. He is constantly going viral on social media, posting videos of him in the studio or doing spontaneous things that keep people interested. Almost every one of his songs has gone platinum shortly after being released, and he's only been in the industry for a couple of years now. He was doing something right, but his entire career and life got put on hold after getting involved with the wrong crew. 6ix9ine's former crew and manager. By now, we're sure that you've heard the name Shotti, who was 6ix9ine's previous manager and crew leader. Shotti was the leader of the 9 Trey Bloods and was also managing 6ix9ine's music career at his peak. He appeared to be 6ix9ine's good friend, and the two seemed to be making a lot of money together. After months of Shotti managing him, 6ix9ine realized that Shotti was taking a way larger piece of the cut than he had originally agreed on. This was when 6ix9ine had gone on a firing rampage and fired his entire team just days before he got arrested late last year. 6ix9ine wasn't sure who to trust at this point and had to start from ground zero with his team. 6ix9ine was known to ride with the 9 Trey Bloods, as they have been spotted in multiple of his music videos. But after testifying against some of them, this has put a target on 6ix9ine, and his safety will be at risk when he is released from prison this month. He even stated that he knew that his previous crew would retaliate against him after he had snitched on them in court. 6ix9ine will have to seriously beef up his security team after his release, and he will not be able to walk around as freely as he once was. This was the price he had to pay for his freedom. 6ix9ine was born and raised in Brooklyn, and he has grown up around different types of organized crime. Despite his tough persona, he wasn't actually involved in committing these types of crimes. Tekashi has flexed different firearms in his videos in the past to try to increase his street credibility. But sources let us know that he hasn't actually performed any serious crimes related to his 9 Trey crew. He basically hung out with the actual gangsters and individuals that were performing these crimes, but he was not one of those people himself. He has even admitted before that the guns he had carried were strictly just for props and used to strengthen his rap career and persona. That being said, despite him snitching, in reality, he was just telling the truth on what had really happened. He let law enforcement know that he didn't take any action in these crimes and that he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. This is why many fans have the rapper's back and claim that any innocent person would do the same thing if they were looking at facing 47 years in prison for crimes they did not commit. Gangsters and veteran rappers argue that 6ix9ine should not have thrown his previous crew under the bus to reduce his own sentence. This is viewed as disloyal since he is basically helping law enforcement further incriminate his former associates. He could have testified his innocence while leaving some of the details out on his old crew. Tekashi just wanted to get out as soon as possible, and this is why he didn't leave out any details when testifying against his old crew. He wanted to be free while he is young so that he can continue his music career. It is much harder for an artist to have a viral music career at an older age. 6ix9ine did what it took and said what needed to be said to gain his freedom, and it has paid off. He will be free before the end of 2019 and will start 2020 off with a bang. He has exchanged his safety for freedom, as he will have to seriously watch his back after being released. We are sure that his early release will also come with some type of probationary period, forcing him to remain in the New York area. Tekashi has reportedly denied witness protection when it was offered to him. This was not suggested by his legal team, as everyone knew that his safety would be at risk. 6ix9ine plans on having heightened security at all times and to move more strategically. This extra security comes with a pretty hefty price tag, so 6ix9ine will have to start working overtime in the studio. The Brooklyn rapper is known to be pretty ignorant at times, so we hope that he has genuinely learned from his past mistakes and takes his safety seriously going forward. The 23-year-old has an entire lifetime ahead of him as long as he can stay out of trouble this time. His girlfriend, Jade, has been waiting patiently for his release, and it is believed that between focusing on his girlfriend and his music career, that the rapper will be in good shape and will be able to make it past this. Tekashi has no trouble making headlines, so we're sure that his numbers will start to break the charts again once he hits the studio. His fans have been highly anticipating his next music release, so he already has people guaranteed to stream it. This time around, he will have to find a more reliable management team that will help keep him grounded, and will have to make a decision on which record label he will want to sign after his release. Things were exciting for the 23-year-old rapper, as he is scheduled to be released much sooner than expected. Who do you want to hear him collab with after his release? Do you think other rappers will be less inclined to collaborate with him after his snitching on his old crew? Or will 6ix9ine's reputation still remain solid? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Also, be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and comment the keywords Tekashi69 below to enter a chance at winning in our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. Thanks for tuning into Lime Report. We'll see you on the next video.
Like it wasn't all about money. It wasn't all about all that other shit.
Like, where? So, I started seeing like, yo, Tekashi 6ix9ine, cause I didn't cooperate.
Like I was never fly. Like you know what I'm saying. I was always clean, but I didn't have nothing new. Like
at that time.
With no police.
Right,
I didn't say nothing. I
you
said,
didn't
yo,
say
I
who
need.
did it.
Yeah, like, cause my thing is,
True Religion, remember the True Religion
Okay.
vest and the Trues pants with the